Hey, Shalom. This StreamYard doing some weird stuff. It's
okay.
It won't let us do it won't let us do Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Nah, it ain't gonna let you because
They want some money. Look like they want some money.
Come on.
Yeah.
The feature.
That's what it is. No sweat. We'll get it together. So I was trying to find the part where the angel came back to Sarah, right? So we can break down that part where it says that he said, I say, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah, thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it. We know that part. I'm trying to see, when does the angel come back? You know what I mean? And check on him.
Yeah.
Where is that at? Where's the show when she had a baby? When she bring forth Isaac? Yeah.
Where the angel came back to her?
All right, just get me to the part where she have Isaac. You know what I'm saying? When she give birth. Where is that at?
Hold on, let me see. I think it's in Genesis 21 and verse 1.
Okay, now verse 1.
Come. Verse 1 through 13. It's right around there.
Yeah, okay. There it is. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it tells you right there. Chapter 21, verse 1. You know what I mean? Tells you the Lord came back and visited like he said he would when she about to have his son. You know what I'm saying? Who asked that question?
Yes,
oh, it was Shia.
The Lord did unto her as he has spoken. What was his question? Was on 18?
His question was 10. Verse 10, 18 and 10, where it says, and he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. Okay, and lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah had heard it in the tent door which was behind him. Then you go over here to chapter 21, and the Lord visited Sarah as he said, as the Lord did upon Sarah as he had spoken.
Right.
So this is, you know what I'm saying? This is saying like he's gonna come back when, you know what I mean, when it's time for her to bring forth that life.
Right.
So that's it. You know, the angel saying, you know, and I know it say right here, it says, and the Lord visited Sarah as he had said. Okay, so this time it's saying the Lord, right? The Most High, right? Well, who visited her the first time? Who visited her the first time?
Was it an angel?
Right, but who was the angel? Is the Most High, right?
Right.
Moses is the Most High, right? When it comes to the, you know what I mean, doing the will of the Most High. The Most High ain't coming out of the fourth dimension and doing nothing. He using angels and men, right?
Right.
So that's how he visited her. You know what I'm saying? That's how he visited her. Just like, you know what I mean? It takes another man to come and tell you something that's from the Lord. He ain't coming, you know what I mean? All these pastors talking about the Lord speaking to them, this, that, and the third, they lying. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody like Commanding General Yohana, somebody, you know what I mean, who is definitely ordained by the Lord. Okay? Not just any nigga who, you know, went through some hard time, and then, you know what I mean, now he want to open a church and talk about his hard times and get people to bring him money.
Right.
The Lord ain't talking to you. If you don't have the spirit in the Bible, the Most High, he's definitely not talking to you. If your spirit ain't saying, you know what I mean, that you can't sleep with white women, the Lord ain't talking. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't send you. If you ain't saying the laws ain't done away with, the Lord did not send you. You understand?
Right.
So that's that. Shit. It's lucky. Wait for everybody else to jump back in here. You got any more questions on the one y'all?
Sir.
Okay. They must not see the new link.
They must be looking for it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, it should have just popped up. Should have just popped up. I heard it.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, it should be on YouTube.
Oh, you took it off of Facebook.
Right. I just went with YouTube because I'm seeing it will only let me do one platform. So I just did the YouTube. Let me see.
Kazak said it's on YouTube.
Let's give me let's go to like Exodus, Numbers. You go to Numbers 9 and 23, I think. Yeshai, you there?
Shalom Khan, sir.
All right. So you want to go ahead and read verse 10 again. 18 and what was it?
Shalom Khan, verse 18 verse 10.
Right.
Shalom Khan. There's a book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 10. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life.
Right. According to the time of life. This angel is saying he's going to come back and visit Abraham and Sarah according to the time of life. All right. So drop over to jump forward over to
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
You know where you want with Sarah where she conceives?
Right. Chapter 21. Verse 1.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 21, verse 1. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said.
Okay, there you go, right there, right? Now the Lord is a man of his word. What happened right here?
And the Lord visited Sarah as he said.
Right. This is the Lord. It's saying the Lord visited her. Did the Lord visit her the first time? Because this is all capital letters. So this is like saying the Most High, right?
Khan.
Did the Most High visit her the first time?
So I think it was the angels. It said the angels. You can't, so it's like the Lord in verse 8 and verse 1, chapter 18, it said, and the Lord appeared in the plains of Mamre.
Keep reading.
So this is Genesis chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he had sat in the tent door in the heat of the day.
Who is this talking about sitting in the tent door in the heat of the day?
Sir.
Go ahead.
This is an angel.
No.
Representing the Most High.
No. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Keep reading. You'll see. Hopefully you'll see it.
Khan. Verse 2. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him.
Okay, stop. Now, who was sitting in the tent door in the heat of the day?
The Most High, sir.
No. The Most High didn't look up and see 3 men. Who is this? Who is sitting in the tent door?
Salak, is this Abram sitting in the tent?
Right. Yes. Okay, so verse 1. And the Lord appeared unto him, Abram, in the plains of Mamre. And Abram sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Okay, the heat is Abram, right?
Khan.
Read verse 2. Wait a minute.
Khan.
Wait a minute.
And he lifted up his eyes and looked.
Slaki, wait, hold on. Now, the top of verse 1 says that the Most High appeared unto Abram, right?
Khan.
Now, we're talking about the Most High appearing unto Abram. Now, read verse 2 and see how the Most High appeared unto Abram. Go ahead.
Khan. And he lifted, verse 2, and he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him.
What happened?
3 men stood by him. He looked up and.
So how did the Most High appear unto Abram?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
By these 3 men did the Most High appear.
That's right. The Lord used in the form, this time it's angels in the form of men, right? But that's how the Lord comes to you. It's going to look like a man, okay? All right. The Lord used other men. He used Moses to come to you and tell you what to do. He used Joshua to come to you and tell you what to do. That's how the Lord appears to you. All right. Right now today, how does the Lord appear to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Through commanding General Yahana.
That's right. Give him a hand. That's it. Through commanding General Yahana. Okay. The Lord appears to us and tell us what we need to do. Okay. Keep reading.
Khan. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and he bowed himself toward the ground.
Okay. Now you go over to or you can read verse 10 again. Okay. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life, and thou, and lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son, and Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind him. Okay, so now the Most High through these angels is saying he's going to visit them according to the time of life. So you go over here to verse 21 and read that, verse 1.
Khan. Verse 21. I will go down now and see whether.
Like it. Chapter 21, verse 1. Shalom, sir. Yahbashim Yahshabakatah.
Hey, shalom. Yahbashim Shabakatah. Just keep rolling now.
Khan.
Chapter
21, verse 1.
Khan. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken.
Right. So he is coming back and visiting her again, just like he said he would. How do you think he visited her? Do you think it was the Most High himself?
La'ah.
How did he visit her?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
He visited her. Did he visit her by when she conceived? In that manner of like it's a miracle that she is so old and having this child.
I would. It don't say that. It don't say that. So I wouldn't. I would just reference how he visited her the first time. How did he visit her the first time?
Three men came.
Right, and angels came in the form of men. Okay, so the Lord is going to visit you using another man. Okay, the Lord is going to visit you. You know what I'm saying? Might be an angel. There's a scripture that say, beware who you entertain, because you might be entertaining angels. Okay, but that's how the Lord visits you, and that goes right into like what the one y'all was saying earlier. It's a spirit. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? The Lord is going to come to you in the vibe, in the spirit of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling and running the earth. Okay, it's going to be Black supremacy. Okay, that's how the Lord is going to visit you. If somebody tell you they came from the Lord and they telling you anything other than these laws, statutes, and commandments, that they're a liar. There's a scripture that tells you that too.
Salaki, if I could, Nishak, can we grab Hebrews 13:1?
Yes, sir. Khan.
Hebrews chapter 13:1. Let's get that real quick.
I got it, sir. The book of
Hold
Hebrews.
on.
Hold on. Hold on, Nishak. My shot, you got it. Trooper,
Not yet, sir.
You here to read, right?
Do you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Are you here to read?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it. Hebrews 13:1.
Hebrews 13:1.
Yeah.
If somebody have it, go ahead. I'm looking for it.
Nah, you got it. We'll wait. In the meantime, what Nishak is saying.
Okay, I got it,
right?
sir. Yes.
All right, one
This
second.
is the book.
One second. What Nishak is saying is, right, you got different ways that the Lord will manifest himself in the earth. Sometimes it's through an angel. Sometimes it's through people, right? So, like, let's just say somebody in Miami hungry and they pray to God for some food, and then Shiratazar bring them the food. What are they going to say? Thank God. They're going to thank God that Shiratazar brought them that food, right? But Shiratazar's not God, is he? Yeah.
No.
A power. It depends on how you play with that word God. Rulers, magistrates, so on and so forth. Nishak done dropped out for a second. I don't know what's going on. Go ahead, Masha. Hebrews 13:1.
This is the book of Hebrews 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue.
Let brotherly love continue. What does that mean? That sounds like something they say, but what does that really mean? Let brotherly love continue. Yeah. Go ahead, Yeshaya.
Have brotherhood amongst each other.
What does that mean? Have brotherly. Let brotherly love continue. Have brotherhood amongst each other is the answer. What that mean in layman's term?
Salakia.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, look out for each other.
Look out for each other. Have each other back. Don't switch out. Have some loyalty stand on something,
Mm-hmm.
have some type of respect for one another. That's what that means, right? Now, read verse 2.
Verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Yeah, what does that mean? It says, be not forgetful to entertain strangers. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. Remember, as you reading, right, you see these three angels or three men, right, come to Abraham. It calls them men, right?
Come.
Even with Lot, these angels come in and they think they men. What is an angel? What does that word angel mean?
Salakia.
One second. Let me see if anybody know what that word mean?
Slugs.
Go ahead, Shiratazar. You got it.
Messenger.
Messenger. When you see that word angel, it means messenger. So you know what that means, right? Anybody the Lord used to send the message can be an angel. Now you could talk about spiritual angels that don't have flesh. They come in, but sometimes that angel is going to come in the form of a man. You don't know no difference. Somebody told you this. Sometimes it's going to come in the form of a man for real. Like it's a real man. Like, and then you're going to have to think about yourself. Like, where did this dude that was born just like me, that put his pants on just like me, where did he get the words of God from? Where did he get the oracles of God? How can he speak to me in a message that the Lord sent? And he a regular nigga just like I am. Everybody expecting something magical to happen when it comes to these angels and all of this, but sometimes it's just a messenger from God. Now, sometimes you got to be careful how you treat people because you never know if he's a messenger from God and you entertaining him unaware. Watch how you talking to people. He might be sent to save your damn life. You know how people, especially like Christians, you ever seen people like they turn their nose up at certain type of people? Nah, I don't even want to, the way they look, I don't even want to deal with them. Right? That's how they've been doing the brothers at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge down there in Boynton Beach. The whole time we've been there, they've been turning their nose up till we start giving away food to people who ain't have it. Right. Now they send their members over there to come get some damn food.
Right.
Is that true? Is that true, Nashak? Looking at us like we crazy, like we ain't the real people of God. But now they send their members over there to come get some food. See how that work?
Yes, sir.
They should be careful how they entertain strangers because they might be entertaining the messages of God unaware.
Oh, God.
You don't know. You just see niggas.
Right.
You're just a nigga like everybody else. Except this nigga inhabits the full spirit of the Most High and ready to do what it takes in order to usher in his kingdom right now when ain't nobody else willing to do it. How you think the Lord feel about them people who willing to do his work when nobody else want to do it? Oh, you think he ain't gonna protect them? You better be careful how you entertain strangers. That's what the Bible say. How you get over here to this? Oh yeah, you was asking them about angels. All right, yeah. So if you keep reading and say, remember them that are bound as bound with them, meaning like the people that's locked up, you gotta feel their pain as if you right there with them. That's what Shiratazar is doing with the brothers with the prison program, right? And them which suffer adversity as being yourselves also in the body. But this thing, the main thing about this is you won't never know who you talking to or who you coming in contact with. Just be careful how you deal with them. They might be men of God. They could be angels. They could be somebody that the Lord loves.
Right.
It's possible. Could be somebody that the Lord sent.
Right.
And as you got a problem with them, it's really because you got a problem with God.
That's right.
Everybody understand?
Come.
I don't want to come to.
What was the next question?
Anybody got a question? Hold on, sir. It's lucky, sir.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So yeah, the StreamYard is since we didn't pay, they wanted more money.
Yeah, I see what's going on. You ain't gotta.
Okay, that's why I'm trying to let other brothers in, if I may, sir.
Yeah.
Come.
Anybody that can't get up, if you just need to come up or whatever to ask the question, then what we'll do is we'll just drop somebody down temporarily and then we'll bring them back up. Nashal, Shalom, Lord Christ. Armand, you there?
Shalom, Lord Christ, sir.
Count on the one count, sir.
Hey, y'all got any questions?
Khan, sir, I got a question.
Go ahead and ask your questions, out.
Khan, sir. So if I'm in contact, well, let's say having a conversation with a heathen, someone that's not of Israel, and they ask me questions about the Bible, do I share this truth with them or do I blow them off?
Slug, you say you mute.
Give me an example of what kind of question they ask.
Say for example, you have these heathens. Sometimes they want to come up to you and they want to talk to you about Jesus and all that. He could be in a religion. He could be, I don't know, Christian or whatnot. White boy, whatever. And he comes in and conversating with you about the Bible, and he asks you, what do you think? You know what I mean? Like typically in the situations like that, I ignore folks like that because for me, I don't believe it's any of their business. I'd rather speak to my folks about it, But
So
like, is there a time where you actually
you don't want to talk to them? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, but like I feel like it's none of their business. Like, well, I need to educate a heathen for and stuff. Well, I need to be speaking with my people.
No, what I'm asking is you don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, like would it be wrong of me if I just blew them off and just don't,
Nah. Why would you ask that? Well, you got to talk to people you don't want to talk to.
No, I'm not saying people I want to talk. You know what I'm saying? When somebody come up and ask you a genuine question about the Bible and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For me, I don't know. I believe this knowledge what we have here is for our people. Like if someone of Israel, you know what I mean, of the 12 tribes, of course, a young brother or whatever, I build with them. But if I got somebody that walks up, he's Chinese or if he's, Esau or whatever and stuff, I don't want to waste my time with him. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what do you want from me? You got a whole church over there.
Don't you gotta train? Don't the Bible say slaves obey your master? Don't you gotta train your slaves?
Well,
you gotta let them know what's coming to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have no problem letting them know that.
Nah, man, you don't have to talk to. You don't, as a trooper, you don't owe anybody to teach anybody anything except for your wife and your children. You have not taken it. As an officer, you do owe somebody something. You have a job that was given. Hey, go ahead, mute up a little, Amon. I think you got some background noise. As an officer, you do have a job to do. Somebody give me 1 Peter 3:15. 1 Peter 3 and 15. So I had the same issue, right? I wear this shield to my job. Somebody come up and say, I think we was talking about this before. Are you wearing that Star of David because you're Jewish or because you support Israel? That's a leading question right there. I mean, I got to pick one of the answers. Well, which one do I pick, Amon?
Well, me, I'm like, you know, if
Why
you're
am I
a
wearing
heathen,
Star of David? Is it because I'm Jewish or because I support Israel? Brothers come up and say, I like that star you got on. Me and you represent the same gang.
that is true. There is a gang out there. There is a gang that wear that same style
Right.
too. But
Right. First of all, do I want to break down that it's not a star? See, if I was in the streets or if I was in class or if I was in camp or something like that, then maybe I would. Do I have to? That's your question. Do I have to? I'll repeat. As a trooper, you don't have to teach anybody anything except your wife and your kids. Shiratazar?
Salakia, sir.
Shiratazar he took an oath. He pledged. He gonna fight wickedness wherever he goes. Now, you ain't teaching them nothing because they heathens. Heathen can't even come to class. But what you can do is let them know that you're a man of God and far superior to their pastor or what they think they know about the Bible. There's videos of us doing it. You see downtown Orlando, Thawashab cut a Christian and cut a Jewish man and went viral. Went viral cutting this Jew. He didn't have to talk to him. He's a heathen. Whatever you can do to push the words of the Most High, even if it's just using a heathen in order to do it. Remember, Yahushua told that woman from he had a conversation with her about the truth. You worship, you know not what. You don't know what you're talking about. Salvation is of the Jews. Right? It's plenty of times where it's like that. It's a time, what the Bible says, a time for war, a time for peace, a time for everything up under the sun. Right? You just have to choose wisely what battle you would. But I would use this, but at the same time, nah, you ain't gotta talk to them if you don't want to. That's why I asked if you wanted to. If you want to blaze on them and you got the ammunition to do it, then that's what you do. However, you don't owe nobody nothing unless they're your people. If it's your people, then you bear with them and long suffer with them because they ain't gonna want to hear the answer to the question they're asking you anyway about the Bible. Nobody want to hear about the God and the Bible and all of that. Somebody give me the first Peter I asked for.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Yeshai.
Salakia. So you say 1 Peter chapter 1 verse?
3 and 15. Chapter 3, verse 15.
Shalom Khan. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 15. But sanctify the Lord, Salakia, but sanctify the Lord God in your hearts and be ready always to give an answer to every man.
To some men.
Every man.
To Israelites.
To every man.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it would have said. Go ahead.
That asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
So an example of this, right, would be when Paul is on trial. Paul is on trial in front of
Agrippa.
Who is it? Agrippa? He's on trial in front of Agrippa, right? He ain't trying to convert Agrippa. He don't want Agrippa to come in contact or to know about what's going on, but he asking him questions about what he believe in. So he break it down to him. This is what I'm out here doing. I'm teaching this. I'm doing this. I'm breaking it down this way. Christ said this. This is what's going on, right? But he only doing it because he want them to let him go. I don't go to my job and say the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of in the middle of the damn stove. It's not going to benefit me to do that. Y'all understand, right? Some brothers be at their slavery chopping people up. Like they raising on the damn white man at their slavery. It's not going to benefit you to do that. If I do have a brother interested because they see my shield and they want to know why I'm wearing this or something, I might take a quick, I got like a little, y'all ever heard of an elevator speech? It's like 30 seconds, something that you can kind of give people while you on the elevator before they get to their floor that explains what you're selling. I ain't selling nothing, but that's I learned that in sales. You got to be able to say it. Or if it's a white person, this is what I give them. They say, are you Jewish or do you support Israel? Well, really neither one, but I ain't got time to explain all that to them. I just say, I'm a Jew by my father, not my mother. And I leave it there.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
I thank the Most High for this class and for Isupk because what you just said just almost happened to me today at work. And I almost
that work blazing on the devil's
I was looking down pallets, I'm working for Coke and I'm a salesman for Coke. I'm inside of the store since 4 o'clock in the morning and breaking pallet down and put stuff on the shelves and 2 Edomite women passing behind me. And I was talking to my coworker about some stuff in Creole. And one of them heard me say some word in Creole, and she stepped back and she said, "Como ye?" Just like in Creole. I turned back and I said, white women tell me something in Creole. Yes, how you doing?
How you doing?
I said, do you speak Creole? Yes, I said, do you speak Creole? She said, yes. After that, she said, yeah, I have some members. They are Haitian. They teach me some stuff. And I looked at her title, her badge. They come from Mormon. I said, okay, I got this, but I'm going to stay on my lane as a trooper. I know I don't have to do anything. I'm going to answer them. She asked me, do you love God? I said, I'm dying for God. Do you love God? And she said, yeah, I love God. I said, I don't, because you don't have to.
So the white lady, lady
ask people,
love God.
That's what happened. And I said, you don't even need to open the Bible.
So let me ask you this. How does she Masha, can you hear me? How does she get to talk about religion at work?
Because they for moment they come into the store to talk to people. They from the Mormon church.
Into the store?
They were passing by. Yes, at Walmart. They were passing by. Just like that. 2 women. Right. Two Edomite women.
Let me give you this one so you don't end up blazing on somebody at your job, right? White man, white woman, right? Whoever, Chinese person telling you they love Jesus. I had a guy came into the store, I think it was yesterday or today, and he was so excited because he drove past on 17 down there at one of the stores and saw a whole rally for Kamala Harris, and he lost it. And he was like, yeah, I'm so happy to see this. Finally, I went back and got my partner. and came back up there, and it was just love, inclusion, and everything else. And Kamala's gonna win, and he was so excited. Now, what am I supposed to do? Anybody?
Salakia, sir.
Yeah.
Is this a black Hispanic? Is he a black?
That's a good question. No.
Salakia, sir.
No, he's not. He's not black or Hispanic.
Salakia, sir.
Now you gave me two questions. What am I supposed to do if he black or Hispanic?
Sir, I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What am I who is that? Yeshaya? You said if they black or Hispanic. What am I supposed to do if they are?
Yeah, Khan, sir, you gotta let them know. Like, voting
Let them
is
know
not
what?
of the Lord. Voting is not of the Lord. Like,
Okay.
Salakia, sir.
even Slack,
Okay. Go ahead, Yeshaya. Keep going.
even Khan, sir, even like picking a woman ruler over you is even, is even falls in that same category as like voting is a sin, and on top of that, you want a woman to rule over you.
Yeah, he want a woman to rule over him. He say he went and got his partner.
Salagi, sir, I can't hear officer because I only can hear officer Yeshaya.
Officer
All right.
Nasha.
I don't know why that is, but hey, we're gonna roll through it. Masha, you can hear me, right? Sharatazar, you can hear me?
God, I don't answer.
All right,
Salaki, sir.
who was that said Salak? That was Amon. Amon, can you hear me?
Khan Alawan Khan, sir.
Salaki, sir. I think it was
Yeah,
Officer
Nasha,
Nasha.
your problem is you got an iPhone. Throw it in the
Kind of,
trash.
I can't
Android,
hear
you'll be able
anyone
to hear me
but
fine.
officer Yeshaya. So.
Somebody translate that to iPhone. Anyways, I'll tell the brother what I said in the chat or something. Anyways, Amon, what you thought? What was your answer?
Well, sir, you had said, I heard when you had said that he said he was going to get his partner, which tells me was he a Decepticon?
A Decepticon? Not quite. Nah.
You said partner.
He was dressed like a man. He didn't have a purse or no makeup or nothing like that. Nah, he wasn't a Decepticon. What that got to do with what my question is though? What am I supposed to do in that instance?
Salaki.
Salakia.
Hold on, Yeshaya, you already gave your answer. I just want to hear if everybody agrees with that answer, or
I think in that case you should ignore him.
ignore him. What do y'all think about that?
Salaki.
Go ahead, Yeshaya.
Salaki, sir. Usually when it comes to voting time, I have many times started conversations by saying I've never voted, and it's against. I would start out as just to say it's against for them to be translatable. I would tell them it's against my religion to vote.
Yeah,
And then
Yeshaya.
from there it starts the conversation.
That's good right there, right? So I tried that on an old black woman in Palaca. And you know, this lady, every single time she came in the store, we gotta get you registered. Because our ancestors died for you to have the right to vote. And you ain't gonna even vote. Now, this old lady who's like my aunt, I gotta have respect for her. And she's a guest at my slavery. And she on my damn case about voting. Because I told her I don't vote. So she want to go through the whole thing. So finally, let me tell you how I ended that. I said, you know what? I think her name was Miss Margaret. I said, you know what, Miss Margaret? I thought about what you said long and hard. And I decided I want to make America great again. I'm going to vote at the next election. Now, the reason why that's funny is because she was over the Democratic convention in that particular city. It ain't that she wanted me to vote. It's that she wanted me to vote Democrat. She wanted me to vote for who she wanted me to vote for. So I just messing with her or whatever and just said that. Here's the point, though. When you at your slavery, Akim, I've been an officer of 50 like Yeshaya, ready to, anybody can get it. I got some newfound information. I know this Bible. I can quote these scriptures, and I'm on battle. I'm in battle mode every time. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? But as you get in the truth, you're gonna realize you're gonna waste a lot of time and effort, and you're gonna lose a job or two, and it's not gonna get you nowhere because this person is never coming into the truth. They don't have the power to stop the words of the Most High, and they're not going to support it either way, right? So what you do is just like what Yeshaya was just saying, you have to be strategic. Christ said, I send you out as a sheep amongst wolves, right? Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. These are all things. This is about having game. This is about understanding what the scenario is. At the end of the day, the truth cuts everything anyway. But as y'all can see, the mega church is full. Your cult is not. Why is that? Right. Because you're not inclusive. We don't want everybody. God don't want everybody. In Romans chapter 9, he says he'll have mercy on whom he'll have mercy. Right? And whom he's hard enough, he will. God said he was going to save a remnant, not everybody. When Captain Shawar used to take me to Romans 9 every time, I'm like, I want my mama, I want my brothers, I want all my friends, I want everybody to have this truth. That was a hard lesson to learn, that this thing is about election. The only reason I ain't dead or in jail where everybody, all them niggas I'm talking about I wanted, is because the Lord chose to pull me up out of that madness. Right. The only reason I ain't doing what they doing. Now, I might miss out on some of the things they got going on in the world, but some of the things they got going on in the world, I'm going to miss out on, and I need to. Everybody understand?
But I don't concern.
At your slavery, it is professional to not talk about religion or politics at work. I didn't make that up. Esau made that up. So then I use it. It is not professional for me to discuss religion or politics at work. What you want me to tell you? God is good all the time. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because you're going to have people that's going to come that's atheists. They don't believe in no damn God. What, you going to sit there and argue with them at your job? These people are paying you to do a job. Now, you do have people that you could run across, like brothers that you might want to, hey, give them a little nugget. Hey, such and such and such, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'll talk to you after work about that. Or you could call me. What you want to make sure you're doing, though, is being a professional at your slavery. Go. Being a professional at your slavery. Or you could be a Christian. When you going to come to church, Sharatazah? When you going to come to church? My pastor be saying some good stuff. When you going to come join us? The Lord is calling your name. You could be that person. Tell you what General Mahayman said. There's too many of y'all. I want to get rid of some of y'all. Some of y'all don't deserve to be here. You don't even want to be here. The trap is open. The weed is better than it ever been before. The strip club is open tonight. What the hell are you doing in here? You don't really want to serve God? Get the hell on. Go do what you want to do. What you really desire to do. You don't have to be here. Dang, I said that. One of the brothers popped out the theater. He go, man, y'all go see about the brother, man. Damn. I was just tripping. Salaki. Hey, y'all go check nigga out of here, right? He was like, you know what? You were right, cause damn. All right, Most High Christ. Lord be with him. Nah, but when you at your slave out, you don't have to be a missionary like you taught to be in the church. You don't have to be that. What your life is and how you present yourself to the world is the best thing that you can show somebody. How you walk. Oh no, I don't eat that. Oh no, I don't sleep. I have brothers like he looking at another man's wife. Like, look at all that she got going on and all that, man. I don't look at other men's wives like that, man. I don't look at man, woman. She with her man. Disgusting bastard. What's wrong with you? You know? But yeah, here's the point. What you do is a representation of there actually being a God. The moment you separate yourself from the people in the world, like, I don't do that. I don't do that. Like Yeshaya say, you could easily just say, I don't vote. I don't eat pork. I don't do that. Now they're going to want to ask you questions about that. I don't really want to get into it too much because, you know, we ain't really supposed to be talking about politics or religion. And if it's a brother or sister, you can holler at me later. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you my number. We can talk about that when we're not at the job. It's perfectly fine to do that. But if it's a devil, you know what I'm saying, and you don't feel like it, like sometimes I like to play like mind games because that's what they playing with you. You think they don't know what you represent? They already know before they ask. They want to see how much you're going to tell them. I ain't telling you nothing. I'm a Jew by my father. That's it. That's all you're going to get out of me. Google it. Then you're going to come up with, you'll find my cult. Shiratzes are famous. Nashak is famous. Look them up. At the end of the day, you don't have to fight every battle. Amon, did I answer your question or no?
Khan Lawan Khan, sir.
Yeah, if you wanna argue with him, go ahead and argue with him. If you can do that and not lose your damn job. If you want to tell them who you are, what you represent, you could do that. Sometimes I'll tell people. I know it's people that work at my store with me that my Israelite Facebook then came up. My Kazakh Damar page then came up and they asked me about it. Say that, yeah, that's my Hebrew name. I'm not going to accept your friend request. Let's get that straight. Yeah, it is because Facebook do stuff like that. End of the day, but you don't owe nobody nothing. Now, when you become an officer, you do want to give them an answer. But I have came to the conclusion I'm gonna give them the answer I want to give them, not the answer they looking for. All right. Any other questions?
Salakia.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm actually the opposite. I feel it's none of their damn business. Like I'm a total
that's an answer though.
A-hole with them. That's me.
Yeah, but that's you in real life though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part-time a-hole. For about 60% of my life, I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, you don't want to tell them nothing. If you want to say none of your business and you in a setting where you could do that, like me, I'm in retail. I can't tell a guest it's none of your business. I can, but it wouldn't be in my best interest to do so. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you drive trucks. You don't owe nobody shit. But to bring them bring that stuff where they tell you to take it. So you could probably get away with that. No, I don't really think. Yeah, you could easily just tell them I don't think that's something we need to talk about. That ain't none of your business. That's a good answer. None of your business is a good answer. You just got to be careful how you say it and where you say it. But that's a perfect answer. It's none of your business.
God, sir.
Any other questions?
No.
Somebody got a question?
No.
All right, no sweating. The shop, why you down there, man? Come on up real quick. The shop, what's happening?
Club, just say you're on mute.
Oh, he on mute?
Can't
He
say.
on mute.
Vibing with y'all in the background.
Oh, okay. You got it. You own a business. How do you deal with people who ask you questions, whether it's Edomites or brothers in your business as an entrepreneur? How you deal with that?
Oh man, that's a good question. So I
Hold
usually
on, let me pref this. Nah, go ahead, do your thing. And then I wanted to say something, but go ahead. I'm gonna wait till you finish. Go ahead. You usually what?
I walk that fine line, you know what I mean? I try not to get too deep into it. If they really want to know and they pushing me, you know what I mean? But like if they do see like the shield or something that I may have, you know what I mean? I'll give them something real, you know what I mean? Real general, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love the Jews, you know what I'm saying? I try not to get to the point where I have to explain anything because I want to, like you said, I want to keep it professional, you know what I'm saying? But they will ask you stuff like that, and you have to, you know what I mean? You got to know, be smart. How does it say it, sir?
Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove.
Calm. So basically, I try to keep it as minimal as possible, and you know what I mean. Change the subject. I don't get into it with them because, like you said, that shit ain't. You know what I mean. It ain't helping me or them or nobody else.
Right. Hey, what I was about to say before you said that is keep in mind that we was out at camp in Tampa with this brother's van, his work van, blazing. We throw all the equipment in there. White lady calls the phone number to tell on him. Like, did you know that they was doing this in your work van? Not knowing he the owner. Hey, so yeah. So who answered? Cap answered, right? Wait, Cap talking to him?
No, I answered. Then I gave the phone to Cal. Man, I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? I was like, "This she trying?"
What did he say to her? What did he say to her? She tried to snitch
man,
on
he was like,
did you know they're using your company van to go out and talk and speak racism?
right. And he was like, "Oh, are they breaking any laws?" And then something like, I believe what they're saying. It was something. I agree with them.
I remember that happened. Like we out there blazing Cap. Like the lady called to try to tell the shock for using the company van, not knowing it's his damn company and his damn van. It's crazy. So just be careful, Akim. Anything they can do, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, with us being Israel, you are the most hated. Remember, Christ said, before they hated you, they hated me. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, they hate you because they hated me. Because
That's
my
right.
life shows how their life ain't nothing. A Christian gonna hate you because They think they can say I serve Jesus and do whatever the hell they want, and you coming up against that. The drug dealer gonna hate you because you coming up against that. The hoe gonna hate you because you coming up against that. The Muslim gonna hate you because you coming up against that. So damn, who on your side then? The politicians gonna hate you because you coming up against that. You as a brother or a sister in the truth, well, more so the brothers. It is your job to fight everybody's demons. Everybody's. To fight against wickedness and what they say, spiritual wickedness in high places and all of this other stuff. You have been given a job. And guess what? Ain't nobody want this damn job. This job could get you killed.
Right.
Your entire family gonna switch out on you because you want to do this job. They was with you when you was selling dope. You would have went to jail for 20 years. Them niggas would have put something on your JPay. You know what I'm saying? But nah, hell nah. Serving the Lord, that ain't bringing no money into the house. This is the most disrespected job on the planet. So you got to be careful who you telling you doing this job, because some people don't have no intentions on either helping you do this job or they don't got nothing. Like, that's what Amon is saying. It's easy to tell somebody that ain't none of your business. I couldn't wait to start telling people that. Couldn't wait. Now General Yohana telling me I got to broadcast live. I got to go out on the street corners and I got to invite people into my business because my business is the Lord's business now.
Right.
And how the hell I'm going to wake up the tribes, the lost tribes of Israel, the people that don't even know that they God's people, without pushing this truth in every place that I go. So I learned that, you know, Christians, they'll go out and tell you to come to church, but then you see them doing something they ain't got no damn business, and you like, nah. Right? Somebody give me I think it's Matthew chapter 5. This is what you want to do, Amon. Matthew 5:16. If you're dealing with a brother or a sister, you ain't gotta give them niggas no sermon. Right? A brother asked me, like, what your necklace mean? I do like what Nashak say. Get him a real vague answer. It represent King David, and that's the throne Christ sits on. Now they got something to go look up. What? I really ain't answered their question fully, but I gave them something to go look up.
Right.
That's the throne Christ sits on. They ain't never heard that before. Right. Christ sits on David's throne. Who the hell knows that?
So, Salagia, sir.
You're on mute.
Salagia, say you're on mute.
No, I muted up on purpose, man. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta deal with something.
Yeah.
Salakia. Yeah, but nah, that's how I go. Somebody got the scripture?
Salagia, sir. Come on. Salagia, sir.
Go ahead.
What would really help to our mind is if you wear, the white man is the devil T-shirt with the big shield. That would really help.
You say he should wear one?
Come on. He should wear, Can't say you wear the white man is the devil T-shirt.
I ain't gonna tell you that was Trooper Amon that fell up out of here, man. Let me end this class. I gotta call my brother, man. I say the trap open, the strip club's still open. That nigga disappeared.
I think he was backstage. That's why.
Good night. I gotta go get my brother. Hey, Juan, call Amon, man. See if he all right. You know what? You right. Shit. Hey. Anyway, somebody, this will be the last scripture, man. Go ahead and read that for me, somebody.
Khan, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light shine, Salaki, let your light so shine before men
Uh-huh.
that they may see your good works
Mm-hmm.
and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
See, this is what people don't understand. They think you're going to bring somebody in the truth by telling them about the truth. Don't nobody want to hear the truth, huh? Nobody wants to hear this. What you saying to them, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear their oppressor is the devil. They love their oppressor. They don't want to hear you can't do this and you can't do that. They love what they're doing. What you have to do is be an example. This is what Christ told you. Let your light so shine before men. They got to be able to look at you and say something different about this nigga. Something different about this sister. They don't carry themselves like normal people. Why would they not eat pork? Pork is delicious. What the hell? What's wrong with these niggas? Hey, it must be something to this God thing. You know what I'm saying? That they'll see your good works. That's another part to it. And glorify your Father which is in heaven. They can't see him. The only representation of God they're going to ever get is you. That means you got to be on point. That means you got to be on point. Because if you do it like the Christians, you're going to invite them to your church, tell them about God, and then they're going to see you doing something that you said that Christians ain't supposed to do. Anybody got any questions? Nope. Yeshaya, you good?
Khan.
With that, I pass the class over to precinct officer Yeshaya.
Khan. All right, clap it up for the teacher in the class. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yahana. Rule for new brother and sister in the school. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has a particular interest in a brother or sister, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months which a brother and sister will court each other. After 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. We find it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10, which means ma'ashra in the Hebrew, 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you, priest fund, not priest fund. It's a free will offering to the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Up and coming holy convocations is the memorial blowing of trumpets, the first day of the 7th month, which falls on Wednesday, the 2nd of October, 2024. We find it in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 and 5. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're going to say a margin. We're going to set up a courtesy salute to the teacher in the class.
Hey, Salakia. You got the Lord's Prayer?
La Asa. I have it on my phone, but
Nawan Yala, you got it?
Come with con, sir.
Can you go ahead and do that? Oh, also, it is the 26th for anybody that has not paid their building fund. It's the 26th. It's due on the 25th. You late. Any brother that's over a city. So if you over a city, get with your men and see what's going on with them. If they ain't paying, find out why. All right, because I got to report everything back to Captain Shawar and Captain Kahan, and they want to know, if brothers got needs or something, they got something going on, they need to report it. Report everything. All right?
Come.
Go ahead, Nawan Yala, you got it.
Come with con. We gonna send it the Lord's Prayer. Lapun Hakudam, which means turn to face the east.
I ain't even standing up. I ain't even standing up.
Imagine. Imagine would mean to stand. Lapun Hakudam mean turn to face the east. We gonna send it the Lord's Prayer. Everybody go on mute and repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malafuka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawaf Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi I Nawa, Banasai 1, Abba, Habashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha Allah, Waha Taparaf, La Iwalumium, Aman. Now we're going to read it in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Ishai, you got it.
Counsel. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat. Imajim. Barak.
Yahweh
Yahweh
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakathon.
Yazamata. I'm going to set up a courtesy salute to the sisters. Turn and face the sisters. Sisters,
tell her what you just said. Yeshaya, tell her what we just said. You can't just say it in Hebrew and not translate it, especially when you got new people in the class. They don't understand.
What we said in the Hebrew was, Most High Christ bless you. When they set up a courtesy salute to the sisters, Sister Stan, Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak,
Yahweh
What we said in English was, in the name of the Most High and Christ, watch over you. Yazamata, class dismissed.